We are NuLaif. NuLaif Centre is the product, whereby NuLaif Centre is a socio-economic center aiming at providing friendly sexual reproductive health and services, as well as correct age-appropriate information on sexual and reproductive health, with special focus to people with disabilities. And we are focusing on those with physical disability, that is lower limb impairment and albinism.
We first decided to choose the people with physical impairment and albinism because with the statistics in Tanzania, 42.6% is covered by people with albinism and physical impairment. But we believe as we are growing, as the center is still growing, we are going also to incorporate other disabled people we haven't left them behind. We are all moving together. But again, as long as we'll be growing with our expertise and everything, they'll also be incorporated in the project.
The idea came up from a little bit long story, but it started from AMUA community engagement. As they conduct the community engagement, Shamim was the part of the community which met with AMUA team, and as she recovered during her period in SRH in studies, she thought she can do something to resolve. So she called the team, and the team we sit together. Again, we came up with that solution. We were focusing on how to help these people, but we came to realize that a lot of PWDs came from the lower income society. So our solution, when we create our solution, we want to incorporate not only the SRH part, but the challenge they are facing to reach those services, include also income part. That's why we incorporate the two, SRH package together with the income generation activities.
The UNFPA came up with, I think, five challenges. Yeah, so with us, we picked two for the center, for the target group that we are working on. And these are the accessibility of friendly services for the people with disabilities. And another thing is on correct information, age-correct information about SRH to people with disabilities. So as the group that we have just told you that we are targeting, and that's the crucial problem that we see in them, so we choose those two challenges from the statements.
In my side, the first time I hear about it, I got the news from Shamim. So I can say we hear about AMUA Accelerator during community engagement. And they did the advertisement in some radio, local radio. So I heard it in the radio, but Shamim gave me the content as she was involved in.
Dafrosa is my schoolmate, advanced schoolmate. We met long back ago, but since I knew her, she used to be someone who can solve complex issues. Anything that is very challenging, when you bring it to her, just in a minute she'll tell you can do this and that. So when I came with these challenges, I felt maybe Dafrosa can help with that. Manka, Fortunata, is the one. I met her during my public health interventions at the field. I met her at KSMC. She was working on a certain research on people with disabilities. So I thought maybe if I want to know more about these people, then Manka would be perfect. She has been doing that research on her master's program. And then Joyce, I work with her for about 4 years now. She has been managing our saving and lending groups in our current project. So she's good at it, since from starting them, coaching them, until the groups are matured enough. So I thought, and by background, she's a community development officer, so I thought that she's perfect for that position. That's how we met.
Before, when we started, when we were together with the team, and Shamim has already introduced everything to us, then we were just thinking, what will be the name? We started with a lot of names like Tumaini, Hub. we again said healthy hub. There was another one. Could you remind me?
Hope.
Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Chap.
But then we just had to sit down again and said, okay, we have just to think more. What is our target group? Who are we focusing? It's people with disability. What are they missing? Yeah, so we just know the situation they are in the community. They have lost hope. They feel abandoned. So we thought that the thing that we want to do to them, then that will be hope to them, and it will be new life. So it's new life for them. That's where we came up with the NuLaif Centre.
The experience in boot camp was awesome. I can say that. It was great. And the boot camp, the aim was in the theoretical part. So it expanded a lot of my mind in business perspective of the idea. I got a lot of knowledge there. When I compared with the acceleration, during acceleration was the field part. In the boot camp, we developed some theory on how we're gonna solve the problem. But during the acceleration time, and I'm glad to join the team, AMUA, because they support us even to meet the stakeholder, to decide which stakeholder are best for our team and our idea. So the acceleration was good, though there's some, I can say there's some challenge which during the theory part we couldn't see. But during acceleration we faced the challenge on how to meet the stakeholders, I can say that. So it was a bit difficult during acceleration, but thanks to the support from the team, it went very well.